Alright guys, today we are going to be talking about lighting. Lighting, 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 lighting. You see this? Back and forth, the whole lighting change thing. And different lightings for different areas. Like for this area where I had the jungle, I had a more greenish tone lighting. It was more light to let the shine come through. And for out here, I have a darker type of lighting. You know, just so we can have well, this effect right here. I like this. Swamps are dark and dank. Dumb dank memes. I apologize for saying that. The internets are a bad influence on me. So today what we're going to be doing is using a post-processing volume to create different types of lighting. Like I have this interesting lighting going on here. And, well, I don't know why all these trees are actually still here. It's a bit weird. I think the trees are coming through everywhere from that other project that I was trying to do. Probably. We're going to be remaking the jungle, but adjusting the lighting. So we're going to delete these post-processing volumes. All that I really changed in them is ambient occlusion. I'm just going to delete them. They're all gone. And we're going to go here. We're going to travel this. We're going to click there. Click this and this and this and this and that. And there, we've completely recreated the whole jungle. That's a different jungle. It's a much more dark themed jungle. We want to lighten it up. We want to let the light through. So, we're actually going to completely redo this area. Okay, and I think we nailed it. We got one right here, and here, here. We're gonna make ourselves feel trapped, like there's no way out, and that includes cutting off this area right here. And now we have no escape. Now, admit it, you would not want to walk into that. I would not want to walk into that. I am feeling claustrophobic right now as we speak. For that, and yeah, it's a little bit scary here for me in the moment. Claustrophobia is a killer. So we're going to put the player start right here. And we're going to delete player start 1. We're going to hit play. Okay. Let's travel into hell, shall we? We can at the moment. I apologize for that. It's my own fault. So we're going to select all of this. We're going to go down. And we're going to hit no collision. We're going to click those. So, radius, uniform. Yeah, I think we're good now. Let's hit play. Now, the lighting wasn't always this way. If you remember, it was a lot more boring, a lot less dark. And that had to do with the sky, the angle of the sun. So we're going to look up at the sun. I'm going to grab this, click right here. I'm going to go to details, and I'm going to change the time of day. So now we're in the nighttime. We can't see anything at all. There is no light source except this weird glowing grass. What is this? Why is this glowing? Whatever. And we're going to make the intensity just a little bit like that. This is a beautiful area at nighttime. We're going to make it a little more dense. And we're going to turn off sunlight intensity. We're going to go to moon scale. Where's the moon? I don't see the moon. I'm going to go back up to cloud density, and I'm actually going to turn that down to that much so we can have a moon. So where is that bastard? It's right there. Now I like a big ass moon. Like, no joke about the moon. I like it big. The reason for that is then I can put whatever moon I want if I decided to have a custom texture. Star visibility is at 100%. The moon position is fine. Cloud shine. Leave that normal. Sun angle. You see how the sun angle, it changes, so we're going to keep it like that. And notice if I do that, how that just goes nuts. We're going to just put that back to normal. Put that there. Okay, so now when we hit play, we're completely lost. There's nothing except this weird glowing grass. That's making me angry. I don't like to have glowing grass. So which one was that? Grass. Grass 3? That's grass 4. No, that's not it. Auto compute. Where is it? Okay, it's not that one either. It looks like this one. So it is grass 3. And we're going to try grass 4. Showing content browser. It always just shows the same one. Nope, no, that. Yeah, right here. This one. Break link. Hit save. We're going to add a bunch of random lights inside here, okay? Just to go over how lights do affect everything. Look at that. Now that we got rid of that glowing grass, we can actually see. So let's take a journey. Jesus Christ. I can't see a thing. So let's lighten up this madness, shall we? I know I'm doing this all weird. Visual effects. This is the post-processing volume. So when you go to details, you should click on bound. Okay, that will affect the entire world. So we are going to go to not light propagation volume, global illumination, and we're going to go to bloom. It's not really doing what it should. One second. Okay, so I'm going to have to re-enable. There we go. We have to enable that again. And the ambient Q map. And we are going to select daylight. Now you see how that changed? You see how everything lit up? All of a sudden we got a night sky and it's just lit up like crazy in here. We're going to turn the intensity down to there. Notice the change? All of a sudden we can see, but it's still nighttime. The sky is dark, but it's still not intense enough, is it? So we're going to go to ambient inclusion. We're going to max it. We're going to choose the radius, the power, the bias, and the quality. We're going to choose the maps. And let's let auto exposure kick in. Now we can see where we're going. And it's got that nice green effect going on. And I'm feeling extremely claustrophobic right now. Rip me. Oh, god damn it. Now you see when we enter exit, we're exiting the post-processing volume. So that is how people manage to make such pretty nighttime scenes without having actual realistic lighting. I have everything being all dank and dark as fuck. And I mean, post-processing is an incredible thing to use, but then again, if you wanted to affect the entire world, you could also do so. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Outliner and we're going to go to selecting the skylight. And we're going to select a cube map. Notice how everything just changed and lit up like it was the 4th of fucking July. So we're going to delete that. That was actually holding us back, so we're going to re-enable that. And that kicks in. Now we get to control the intensity of our skylight. So where is it? Intensity. We can make it bright. We could put it at 0.1% and have it just like the other one was. But when you go out of here, notice that nothing really changes. Alright, you're going to put that to movable. Changing movable might change your shadows or take them away. It really does depend. Static is going to give you a nice darker look. I like we have this nice little path here. Now, daytime lighting is pretty cool. So we're going to change it to day again. And because of those things that we did, we gave this a whole new look. Light can seep in. It comes through the trees. It's bright. It's beautiful. It's incredible. And if we go over to my swamp of hell, even that has an even better look. Notice everything that I did, it just made everything so much brighter and better. I don't like this look because this is not how a swamp is supposed to look like. This is what a video game swamp looks like. So we're going to go back over here because this is my test area, if I can ever find it. And what we're going to do is we're going to forge a path. Alright, so modes. That's too big. Let's try down here. Let's try 100. Alright, so we're just going to go straight through all of this, like that. Alright. Notice that? And then it's really actually hard to deal with that like that, so we're going to turn that to list. We're going to hit play again. And I think I'm in the wrong area. So we're going to have to actually select all of that again. Just go like that. Hit delete. And do the same. Hit delete. Hit play. I don't know if it worked or not. I think I made a more clear path. I did. Now you have somewhere to walk. Knocked out half of this, just to prove a point here. So the final lighting is pretty good for the tropical forest. I mean, if you're going to get lost in here, it may as well look good, right? And we're going to switch over to this one because that is a blood-sucking mess on frames per second. I'm just gonna sift through here real quick. We ended up going all the way through. But if you're gonna make a dense area, if you're trying to make a scare game, try your best to try out all the options you can. The best way to know lighting is to try lighting out. Now you see this weird little glowing effect that we have here? Like everything's silver. Go back up if you want to fix this and find skylight again. Go to details. See the difference? Alright. And there we go. We're going to recapture the scene. And that's the end. So, we're going to go over this again real quick. Lights. Your best friend, the directional light. You're inside of a building, the point light, the spotlight. Outside, the skylight. The skylight can affect the entire world, so can the directional light, and make it look damn sexy. Next thing is your skybox. Your skybox can control the directional light to give you the directional light to give you proper lighting throughout the entire thing. The last thing we're going to go over is the atmospheric fog and the height fog. Okay, so I have a height fog that's currently on here. I like the way that it looks, and it's right here. Okay, we're going to delete that. Yep. Without the height fog, all the nifty effects of everything are gone. The height fog makes it pretty. Drag it back in. What did I just drag in? That was the spear capture reflection. Sorry. Boom. I gotta turn it down though because it's ridiculous. Okay. Now you can change the scattering color. I'm going to change it to a more green. Change it to a purple. A more yellowish is probably a little more realistic. Because the sun is shining through. So right about there. And the directional scatter, if you need to. And go back to modes, drag in an atmospheric effect. Do you notice what that does? That definitely gives you a better looking water. So we're going to leave that in there, and we're going to go to the details of this thing. So this is a sun multiplier. Just let me turn up the clouds really bit here. You're going to go up. You're going to find atmospheric height fog. And we're going to mess with it, okay? So you got a fog multiplier. The more goes up, the more fog you get. This is your sun multiplier. The brighter this gets, the more blue your sky gets, pretty much. And you have density offset and stuff like that. This is your disk sun scale. So you can make the sun a little bit bigger if you needed to. You get the density height. Default brightness is at 50. With this sky, I guess it really doesn't affect much. But it did make the water look better. Gave more an atmospheric effect to the forest as well, if you can tell. Shadows are a lot darker. Why does she have to have slanted eyes, really? Oh my. So we're going to go back over here to this thing. Because I do want to walk in this again real quick. This is where our starting point is, and we're going to hit play from here. Lighting is your best tool possible for figuring out what you want your game to look like. And, am I really at 22 FPS right now? God, man. That's why. Okay, 1 second. That's better. Yeah, so the heat causing me some problems. Alright. Anyway, we're going to end this video. Sorry about the whole switching over to that thing. Definitely be sure to mess with your lighting. Okay? Do the best you can on that. If you get this green, natural, pretty look, then you succeeded. You're using foliage and you're trying to get it to look right instead of what these things have. Seeing that there's no light coming through there. That's a problem. That is a very big problem. I'm going to show you real quick what to do with that problem right there. So we're going to go tropical forest. Content browser, we're going to put you back down here. And landscape auto material, meshes, grass, this node. We're going to choose the last one. This is the texture. Drag this here, like that. Take this, and you're going to select two-sided. You're going to hit save. And you're going to take this, drag that to ambient inclusion if you want. You don't have to. I just find it gives a better look. Notice the difference? The light passes through the texture now. So, remember, plants like these, you see them? They're a little bit too dark when staring up, or the light coming through, you just have to adjust them. I'm not sure if this grass has been adjusted or not. But you can definitely go in and check. Subsurface color. So it is two-sided. That's why the light is able to get through all shades. But this grass, sometimes it's a little bit buggy because I do control the grass. And let's check, shall we? Grass to subsurface color, check. And two-sided, see? So make sure that's done, or else you're not going to get the right visual effect for any of your plants. You want the sunlight to be able to come through the other side. When that was added into the engine, I found that pretty cool. I tried my hardest to figure out how to do it. When I finally managed to do it, well, everything looked pretty. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you figure out your whole lighting situation. Remember to use your directional lighting, use your skylight. Your skybox has a big effect on how everything works. Your skylight has a huge effect on how everything works. Your post-processing volume can give you unlimited options, including ambient occlusion throughout the entire map if need be. So tweak, 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 tweak some more. The options are there. Just tweak something. If it doesn't look good, hit Control Z. Thanks for watching, guys. Be careful. Always back up your saves and enjoy your day.